All right, Bolt Gang, let's get this thing rolling. You ever feel the ground shake with what's happening in Chargers Nation? Today, it's a full-on storm, fans. We've got 4 stories that'll make your heart race, a trade rumor that could flip everything, a debut that's got us buzzing, a battle in the trenches that's pure fire, and a worry that's got us holding our breath. What's cooking in camp? Are we set for glory, or is trouble brewing? Grab a seat, smash that like button, subscribe, and let's dive into this electric Chargers update. Picture this, a Chargers offense so dominant it leaves defenses in the dust. That's the vibe with a trade proposal that's got everyone talking. ESPN dropped a bombshell, a 3-team deal with the Bears and Buccaneers that could land DeAndre Swift in Los Angeles. Yeah, the guy who racked up 959 yards and 6 touchdowns in Chicago last season. Here's the deal, we'd get Swift and a 2026 6th-round pick from the Bears, Chicago gets Rachaad White and a 2027 7th-rounder from us, and the Bucs snag a 2026 5th-round pick from Chicago. Wild, right? Now let's break it down. Our run game's already got Najee Harris, a straight-up bulldozer, and rookie Omarion Hampton, who's bringing first-round hype. Adding Swift, that's like assembling an Avengers-level backfield. He wouldn't need to carry the load alone. Teaming up with Harris and Hampton, he'd keep defenses guessing. Imagine it. 3 fresh backs pounding the rock, wearing out opponents all game long. Jim Harbaugh, who lives for Smashmouth football, has gotta be hyped. Fans are split. Some say it's overkill, others are dreaming of a ground-and-pound dynasty. But hold up. Is another running back worth the cost? With Justin Herbert slinging lasers, our air attack is already lethal, and the O-line's getting beefed up. Throwing in more draft picks and cap space could tip the scales. What if Swift doesn't gel with the squad? He's solid, but his Pro Bowl days with the Eagles in 2023 were a step above last year's numbers. Harbaugh's game plan is clear, a versatile offense that crushes on the ground to set up the pass. Swift's speed could be the spark we need. The stakes? If this works, our offense becomes a fortress, controlling the clock and exhausting defenses. If it flops, we're burning resources we might regret. Fans on X are going wild, some shouting, "Bring him in," while others scream, "Fix the line first." What's your take, Bolt Gang? Is this trade the key to a Super Bowl run, or a gamble we don't need? And while we're debating that, there's a debut coming up that's gonna light up SoFi Stadium. The wait's finally over, Chargers fans. That rookie buzz is real, and it's time to get hyped. Our first-round pick, Omarion Hampton, is suiting up for the Hall of Fame game against the Lions this Thursday. Coach Harbaugh confirmed to reporters that Hampton, along with second-round wideout Trey Harris, will see some action in this preseason opener. No word on how many snaps our boy Hampton gets, but just imagining him hitting the NFL field has us amped. Harbaugh is clearly itching to get the rookie some reps before the regular season, where he's expected to split carries with Najee Harris. Speaking of Harris, he's still on the NFI list, recovering from that freaky fireworks accident that messed up his eye. Harbaugh hinted he might miss all of camp, which puts even more spotlight on Hampton to step up. The fan base is losing it. The hype around this kid is unreal. He's being pegged as the game changer who could make our offense absolutely electric. Let's keep it real though. It's just a preseason game, but every snap matters. Hampton's got a shot to show off the power and vision he flashed in college. If he pops off, he could earn major trust from the coaches and maybe even steal some carries from Harris once he's back. But what if he stumbles? A fumble or a bad read could spark some doubts. The stakes are high, and fans on X are torn. Some are yelling, "He's gonna dominate," while others are like, "Pump the brakes, it's early." This is about our run game's future. Harbaugh's strategy is all about building a physical, ground-heavy attack, and Hampton's a cornerstone of that vision. Seeing him go up against an NFL defense, even in preseason, will give us a glimpse of how our offense might evolve. Fans are already planning to glue their eyes to the first drive. What's the vibe, Bolt Gang? You hyped for Hampton's debut? Drop it in the comments. And while we're buzzing about that, there's a war brewing on the O-line that could make or break us. While we're dreaming of a high-flying offense, there's a quiet battle raging up front, Chargers faithful. The offensive line, Herbert's shield, is in the middle of an all-out war for the center spot. Harbaugh dropped a bombshell to the Athletics' Daniel Popper. Zion Johnson, our former first-round pick, is starting at center in the Hall of Fame game against the Lions. This is huge. Johnson's had ups and downs at guard, and now he's fighting to take the job from veteran Bradley Bozeman, who was brought in to lock down the position. But it ain't that simple. Johnson's transitioning to center, a new role for him in the pros, and he's already had some shaky moments in camp. Meanwhile, free agent pickup Andre James is starting to turn heads, throwing a wrench into the mix. Harbaugh's loving this competition. He knows a rock-solid line is the key to his vision of protecting Herbert and paving the way for the run game. If Johnson seizes this moment, it could be his redemption arc after some rough patches at guard. But what if he can't hack it? Fans on X are already buzzing. Some are rooting for Johnson's comeback. Others want Bozeman cemented as the starter. The stakes couldn't be higher. A strong center gives Herbert time to sling those deep balls and opens lanes for Harris and Hampton to bulldoze through. If Johnson flops, we might lean on Bozeman or even James, but any wobble in the O-line could spell trouble for the season. Harbaugh's using this preseason game to test these guys under real pressure. You feeling confident in Johnson, or are you Team Bozeman? Hit the comments with your pick. And while this fight's heating up, there's one update that's got us all a little uneasy. Just when you think things are falling into place, here comes a gut punch. Bolt Gang. Our star wideout Ladd McConkey is sidelined for the Hall of Fame game, and this week's practices with what Harbaugh calls a minor injury. He's saying it's just precautionary, but hearing injury next to McConkey's name has us sweating. This guy's the heartbeat of our passing game, and any hint of trouble brings back that nagging fear. Can our depth hold up without him? McConkey was a revelation as a rookie, becoming Herbert's go-to target, but last season also showed his vulnerability, with hip, shoulder, and knee issues dogging him from week 6 on. Wide receivers coach Sanjay Lal didn't sugarcoat it. Ladd's a warrior, but he's got to learn to protect himself. He'll go for every ball, even with 3 defenders closing in. That's awesome, but in the NFL, that kind of grit can come at a cost. Harbaugh confirmed no starters are playing Thursday, but McConkey missing practice has us raising an eyebrow. Is minor really minor? This isn't just about a preseason game. It's about our whole offense. McConkey's versatility stretches defenses thin. Without him, the pressure's on second-round rookie Trey Harris and Quentin Johnston, who's still got to prove himself. With Mike Williams retired, we're already thin at receiver. The front office tried to patch things up with Harris and a beefed-up run game, but can they keep defenses honest if McConkey's out? If he's not 100% by September, teams will double-team everyone else, making life tough for Herbert. Harbaugh's playing it smart, resting McConkey now to ensure he's ready for the regular season. Fans on X are split. Some are preaching patience, others are stressing about his long-term durability. What's your take? Are we deep enough to weather this, or is McConkey's health make or break? Drop your thoughts below, and while we're chewing on that, get ready for more Chargers fire. That'll have you amped. Man, what a day for the Bolt Gang. A trade that could make our run game a juggernaut, Hampton's debut that's got us on edge, an O-line battle that'll shape Herbert's future, and a McConkey scare that reminds us how brutal the NFL can be. This is all setting the stage for a season that could be legendary or a nail-biter. Are we built to dominate, or is our depth gonna haunt us? Tell us in the comments which stories got you the most fired up. Smash that like, hit subscribe, and let's carry this energy into the next game.